Tali's loyalty mission stands as Mass Effect 2's crowning moral achievement. Where most games conflate the heroic option with truth, this mission argues that in a survivalist society like the Quarians, truth is a luxury and loyalty is a currency, where the best outcomes rely on nepotism and political theatre. By forcing us to choose between our companion's emotional stability and the factual record, the game makes a radical claim. When a civilization lives on a knife's edge, preserving the idea of a hero is more valuable than true justice. The genius of this mission is how irrelevant Tali is to her own trial. While the proceedings are ostensibly about her alleged treason, you quickly realize that she's merely a prop in a proxy war between the admirals. Han Garel doesn't defend Tali out of a noble ideal for truth, he's using her innocence to rally for a reconquest war. Alternatively, Zaal'Koris isn't seeking her conviction out of malice, but as a political maneuver against her father's pro-war faction. So the game ends up brilliantly stripping you of the usual power fantasy where your companion is the center of the universe, and instead forces you to navigate a cynical legislative deadlock where the verdict has been decided by factional math before you even disembark. On the flotilla, justice isn't the goal, it's the mask worn by political opportunism, a noble lie used as a survival mechanism. Where most RPGs treat truth as an inherent good, Mass Effect 2 inverts this by suggesting that for a species on the brink of extinction, truth is an affordable luxury they can't sustain. As such, the best outcomes require you to suppress the evidence of Tali's father's war crimes. But this isn't the Paragon choice because you're saving Tali from exile, you're also immensely benefiting the Quarians by lying. They need Rael to be a hero more than they need to know he was a traitor, because the mission posits that a fragile society survives on myth, not facts. And so to destroy those legends is to destabilize the fleet's psychological foundation. For example, did you know we're all here right now because of a man called Vasily Arkhipov, who was the sole objection on a Russian submarine to launching a nuclear strike during the Cuban Missile Crisis? His story wasn't told until 30 years removed from the crisis, because could you imagine the global pandemonium if the world learned that it had narrowly avoided annihilation solely due to the ego-stroking proxy war between the US and Soviet Union? And so Mass Effect 2 ends up proving that, in extreme survival scenarios, a comforting lie offers more utility than a devastating truth. In doing so, it expertly subverts the Paragon Renegade binary. For more Mass Effect 2 essays, here's one on why the Normandy crew were never friends.